Culture Power Show.
There you go.
Okay.
Pop Culture Power Show.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, you ready?
Huh?
Hey, Magic Makers. I'm Mom Birella.
And I'm CJ Peterson, and we're here at the Pop Culture Power Show in Stafford, Texas. And we're talking to Mr.
Angel Medina,
who is an artist, and he does some amazing stuff. And it looks like
Gorgeous.
it's via print first, and then you color it. Is that how you do it?
I draw it, then print it, and then color it.
Very cool. And how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this practically all my life, and I mean that literally. Before I was started drawing before I could even read. That's how long I've been drawing.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Yes.
So you've done, these are some of the ones that you've officially done
Yes,
right here
ma'am.
on your
Yes, yeah.
So Spider-Man, She-Hulk, Spawn.
Yeah, and those are just some because I started out in right after college. I graduated college in 1988, and I jumped right into my very first regular assignment, which was called Dreadstar. And from there on in, I never looked back.
So how did you get that assignment?
Actually, I by going to the conventions like we're at right now. I was a big comic book nerd, and I mean that in a good way. When I say
we're
nerd,
nerds. We own it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
To me, nerds means anyone who's heavily into fandom, that type of stuff. And so I was a constant regular at the Chicago shows where I'm from. And so because of that, I was constantly taking my artwork around. And when I started having portfolio reviews to look at people's artwork, I was one of the people in line constantly showing my artwork. And then one year, they thought I was good enough, and they hired me.
So persistence
Awesome.
is key.
Oh, yeah.
So for people who say my daughter does art and she carries her
Right.
artwork, her notebook with her with all her artwork.
Yeah.
What do you have any advice for them on how to get kind of started in, that industry?
Yeah, well, I would give them two pieces of advice. The one thing is to stick with what you love and know, because a lot of artists try to spread themselves thin, and they're thinking more about what art directors and editors are looking for. And I'm thinking there's so many fields out there, so many genres out there that it's enough that you should probably stick with what you love and know best, because you don't want to compete against someone who loves the genre more than you do, because they're always going to put out better work than you. So you might as well be one of those guys who loves it. So I always say stay specific with what you like and stay focused on that. The second thing I would say is, like you're saying, she carries her artwork all around. That's a great way to go. But I would also suggest is to start putting it in portfolio form, not just a physical portfolio. Within this digital age, you can also create portfolios on your phone.
Oh, nice.
And I would say carry that around with you, because you never know when you'll be able to want to show it to someone. And when you show stuff like that to an editor or an art director, and you show it in a portfolio form, they love that, because they know that you're taking this seriously and you're ready to try to enter it on a professional level.
So basically, you're taking your power of drawing and the power of, and the passion of what you like to draw, and you're saying combine the two don't go with the flow.
Oh yeah. That's really hard for me to stress to people, because the mindset still is, well, what do they want? What do they want? And we've entered that area in all entertainment where there's just so much of it now, that now you can choose to be picky. And like I said, you don't want to compete against somebody who likes it more than you do, because they're always going to do better work than you do. So.
Awesome. Well, if somebody wants to find you online, how do they find you?
Well, right now they can find me on Instagram and on Facebook under Angel Medina. And that's probably the best way to look at it. And then from there on in, any other extra tentacles that are going out there, I post them on their content right now.
Very cool.
Awesome. All right, thank you so much. We really appreciate
All right,
it.
thank you.
Definitely.
So
we're going to be doing some more things over here at the Pop
Culture
Power
Power
Show at Stafford, Texas. Until then, see you next time.
And if you haven't made it out yet, Sunday, they're going to be going, and the cosplay contest is coming up. So definitely come out Sunday. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.